From the cursed crypts of late-night lobbies and the flaming wreckage of chaotic conversations, they rise again louder, weirder, and undeniably fueled by ADHD energy drinks and a long trail of bad decisions. Welcome back to the Undead Family Podcast. A group of longtime friends who've been gaming, screaming, and wildly scheming together for years, and now they're dragging listeners right back into their whirlwind of digital chaos. Buckle up, it's weird in here.
I'm Ducky.
I'm Goblin.
I'm Reaper.
And I'm Hank.
New topics, old grudges, wild stories, silly rules, and way too much yelling. They are back and just as unhinged, unfiltered, and unnecessarily crazy as ever. Brace yourself for surprise, side-switching, wildly inconsistent discussions, recurring inside jokes, and the occasional mid-episode chaos. Chaos reigns, nobody is safe. Subscribe now and you'll never be bored.
Welcome back, and this is lucky number 7 to the Undead Family Podcast. And today, I'll let you know what we're going to talk about as soon as we see how everybody's week's been going. Everybody?
I feel like I just talked to you, I don't know,
Sunday.
3 days ago.
Right.
Short week.
I'm still sick. Thank you, Goblin.
Change my shirt. I have the same jacket.
It's not recorded the same day.
It's not. No, we recorded Sunday. We typically record on Wednesdays, but Goblin was deathly ill last Wednesday when we recorded. So we pushed it to Sunday, and then I was deathly ill.
I was going to say, I'm glad those were just allergies and nobody else got sick.
Right. They were just allergies, guys. They were just
100%
allergies.
100%.
Definitely.
Definitely allergies.
Yeah, I have a crunchy cough because of allergies. 1000%.
You have a crunchy cough because you are very susceptible to everything.
I am not. I don't normally get sick.
I don't either.
Right. But you did. It was them Yankee germs.
Right.
Why do you
Any
think I'm
updates, Reaper?
repping the Yankee? Because I got the Yankee germs and gave them to you.
Yeah, you did give them to me. It was great. Great time. How about you,
Any
Reaper?
updates, Reaper?
Well, baseball's done and over with finally. So that's exciting. Finally get my Tuesday nights back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling him he's going to be available on Tuesdays now, Gob.
He's stuffing his
Well, I
face.
mean, as long as I can
Oh.
remember.
No, I'm watching the reflection of a Reaper's glasses. That's what I was doing.
That's why I don't like wearing glasses, because you can see the reflection.
Oh well, then you
Also-
just about saw me get dropped.
I knew what was happening. That's why I was like, hold on. Wait, is he going to get dropped? What's going to happen? So, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something, me and Hank started playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint on PC. And I sent Reaper the game because it was on the Steam sale, which is when Hank got it after watching me goof off on it for a few days. And I sent it to Reaper, and Reaper the other day goes, "Oh, I got a gift on Steam from you." I was like, "What? What did I even send you?"
He
I could
forgot
not
he sent it to
remember
me.
what I sent him. And so Reaper was playing that. Hopefully he is at a stopping point and he can focus on said podcast that we are currently recording, sir.
I know we were
You're
late,
good.
but jeez.
I know.
Well, while he
No,
finishes up, I can say tonight's theme, everybody, is the craziest, weirdest, and just dumbest laws across this country. And I'm scoring for what you guys pick. So hopefully you've got at least 3 each.
Oh, I got a bunch.
I have 8
Like,
for 2 different states.
Oh, I
and
got
I'm
a bunch
scoring
just
So I
from
have
Texas, but
16.
I can find other ones.
one of the
So,
weirdest ones I will give example I told you about was Arkansas. And it's illegal to honk your horn of your car in front of a sandwich shop after 9 o'clock.
that's funny. I have Texas and I have Illinois. So
What?
hopefully I don't steal any of yours, Goblin. What, Reaper?
Did you really say it's illegal to honk your horn outside of a sandwich shop?
After 9 o'clock. And that's a real law.
Look, I remember when I took driver's ed in Illinois, our driver's ed teacher told us that there used to be a law, and I don't know if it's still an active law. This is not one of my laws. But you had to call the City of Chicago Police Department every time you entered city limits.
Okay.
Could you imagine if that was still something you had to do for any state, city, whatever? That would be ridiculously stupid.
Think about all the people that commute.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
truckers.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to do one at a time or all in one? How do you
I
want
was
to do
going to
it?
see who
Hank?
wanted to go first.
Well, it's your show.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So this is technically a proposed law, but this was actually brought to like the Texas lawmakers on the floor, and I believe they debated this. But apparently there was a 24-hour notice for crime.
Oh my god, I have that one.
There is a proposed law that would require criminals to give victims 24 hours notice before committing a crime, but it was never passed.
Yes. I have more explanation. While not enforced, this absurd law technically exists in parts of Texas. It's meant to deter crime, or maybe just reward honesty, or just to confuse everyone.
Yeah.
I could see how that could confuse people.
Right?
I got another really weird one. It's in Texas.
Swear to God.
Horses ridden at night
Oh, I don't have that one.
must have working taillights.
Wait, what?
Where was that at?
Horses ridden at night must have working taillights.
Taillights.
What state is
So-
that in?
Texas.
Texas. So my question is, because it's horrendous, but because of TikTok and everything, I had one instant thought.
Are the police horses legal?
I'm going to say Gob got a point on that one.
So all I see is a blinking light behind a horse, but you only see it as the tail switches back and forth.
Jesus.
I'm just imagining somebody on a horse with a battery in their lap and attached to the saddle on both sides are lights, and they're holding the battery because they need something to power the lights. And then-
how much power do you think an LED tail light
Just-
takes?
Doosh. They have the battery. It's just a car battery. And then they're gonna go left, and you just see a blinker on the horse.
Didn't say
That's what's in
blinkers.
my head. I'm fully aware it didn't say blinkers, but in my head, that's what I see.
It also doesn't say brake light. It just says tail light.
Did anybody pick Indiana for
Oh my God.
anything?
Hold on.
The only ones I have right now are in Texas.
Okay.
What about Reaper?
No, you're good.
Hold on.
Well, let's go
Hold on.
with Gobs right quick. Wait a minute. What do you got?
So you know how people go to raves, right?
Yeah.
So you know how you
Uh-huh.
can get hair accessories for raves that are lights?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Just imagine them braiding those into the horse. And the cop pulls you over at night. You don't have a tail light. Yes, I do, officer. Look at her tail. It's got just like...
To say to fit with Gobs. In Indiana, it's illegal to ride your horse over 10 miles an hour.
The fuck?
Right?
Do you know how fast you
Ride
were
your
trotting?
horse
Over 10 miles an hour.
over 10 miles? I thought you said 20. Over
Did.
10 miles? That's slow.
Yeah,
I know.
Even for a horse.
that's
Is
what
that
I'm
like
saying.
within city limits?
State law of Indiana.
It doesn't say.
What?
Could you imagine getting pulled over by a cop car because your horse was doing 15 miles an hour trotting?
You know how fast you were trotting, sir?
Do you know how fast your horse was trotting? No,
Uh,
motherfucker. I don't have a speedometer. I'm sorry.
Right. Let me check his mane for attack.
Oh my god.
I know he was in first gear, but
What the fuck did I just read? So apparently in Texas, you are not allowed to walk barefoot without a permit.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
that is interesting.
I have broken the law a lot.
So have I.
Wow.
Okay, do you have any more, Goblin, or do you want to do like a round robin?
I have a lot, but you guys can keep going.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
so
one.
we can rotate around.
Yeah,
Okay,
y'all
I
rattle
have
off.
one.
I've like rattled off 4 or 5.
I have one. So in the state of
Okay.
Texas, it is illegal to sell your own eye. Texas prohibits the sale of human organs or body parts. But this law specifically names the eye, probably because black market organ sales used to be a concern. Eyes apparently were at the top of the list.
It's like, what were they doing? with it?
Interesting.
Out of all of my body parts, I don't think the eye would be the thing I'd want to go for.
But yeah, I saw the same thing. What I saw was that was just one of the examples they gave.
I have another one that I'm gonna put before Goblin steals my thunder. And I'm gonna say this because I definitely saw it the other day, and it makes sense why they didn't get pulled over by the cop that was behind him. You must have windshield wipers, even if you don't have a windshield.
Yep.
Vehicles are required to have windshield wipers.
You know what I'm going to do?
I'm pretty sure that's any state.
But
If I ever
you know
find
you know where
somebody-
you're not required to have
A windshield.
a windshield.
So like I
I
was
think that sounds
I
like
was
the thing that
driving
people-
home. I was driving home the other day, and like I assume because there's like Houston is a huge car scene, so like I was thinking like old style hot rods and things like that that don't typically have windshields. I was
Rad rods,
literally
yeah.
driving home the other day, and I don't know if I was in a Discord call or I was on the phone with Goblin, and there was a car wrecked to absolute ish, and it had not a seat. There was more open air than windshield left on that car. And I was like, oh my God, they don't have a windshield. Okay.
Well, if I ever saw somebody with no windshield and I see their wipers there, you put a glove on it. So every time they hit the wiper switch, bam, bam.
I'm just imagining the weather in Houston is crazy. Like,
Be driving down the
Houston
road.
reminds me of
catch a
Florida weather.
random hailstone.
you're going to get waterboarded driving down I-10.
Right. So I thought here's an interesting one from Maryland, from Rockville, Maryland, actually. It says making road rage even ragier. It is illegal to swear or curse upon any street or highway. Anyone caught swearing faces a misdemeanor charge, effectively having to add $100 to the city swear jar.
I can guarantee that's aimed at New Jersey people coming over the border.
Probably.
That's funny. In Champaign, Illinois, you can't pee in your neighbor's mouth.
Okay, that gets a point instantly. I didn't know that had to be a law. That's
Right.
weird.
Right? The explanation is this very specific and disturbing law in Champaign exists to cover obscure public indecency situations, just in case someone tries to test the limits of common decency.
I mean, they should add without consent. I mean,
That
Right.
okay, R. Kelly, calm
But
down.
why would you consent to having your neighbor pee
I'm
in
not
your
saying
mouth?
you should. I'm just like if there's no consent, bottom line, it doesn't matter.
like
But people are weird.
instant clip of dodgeball. Necessary? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste.
Right. Well, because like I said, I got a bunch of Texas ones. It's illegal in Texas to milk a cow that belongs to someone else.
Damn it, you stole my other one.
So basically, that's cow adultery.
Just
Cow
make sure
adultery.
you're milking a cow and not the bull.
That's a different
I'll
type of
throw
milk.
one out there, even though I'm host. In Arizona, you ready for
I
this?
just milked the cow. It took forever. We
It
don't
is
have a
illegal
cow.
to let your donkey sleep in your bathtub.
Yes, because there was a flood, right? Or something.
Something like
There
something
was. I
happened.
saw
and-
that.
I was like,
Isn't there a
okay.
weird law in Arizona where if you have like a certain amount of lawnmowers in the bed of a truck, it's illegal?
You know, in the state
I
of
don't know.
Texas, it's illegal to have more than 5 dildos. Just dead silence. That's all you guys got.
It was
I
meant to
mean,
be
I
a
had-
joke.
I had a response, but it's not podcast appropriate.
So
This is a family-friendly show.
in Illinois, it is
We're
illegal.
PG-13. What do you mean?
Motherfucker, no, the fuck we're not. In Illinois, it is illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket, specifically on Sundays. I have 2 questions. Why? Bless you. Are you good?
Thank you.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah,
want to.
I just
Got it. I have 2 questions regarding the ice cream in back pockets. First off, why? Why would that be your first go-to? Oh, my hands are full. Let me put my ice cream cone in my back pocket. First off.
If you think that's bad, I got one better than that.
There's a backstory to this one. So hold on. This was a horse thief trick they'd use to lure horses away with ice cream in the pocket without stealing them directly.
Kind of like the creepy white van. Hey, I got free candy,
Yeah.
but for horses.
Reaper, do you remember my van in Florida?
Yes.
Yes. You got free candy written on the side of it.
No, it was free V-Bucks.
Free V-Bucks. There you go. Okay,
Remember
so
your Trump fans, too.
worse than the ice cream cone in your back pocket. In Alaska, it is illegal to be drunk in a bar.
I mean, Alaska
In
does
a what?
in a bar.
In a bar. It is illegal to be
Alaska-
drunk in a bar.
There is a lot of towns in Alaska that are.
No, this is statewide.
Nobody's talking to you. But
says-
what I'm saying is there's a lot of towns in Alaska that are dry towns.
Nobody
It
you
says-
can hear.
It says, per state laws, a person who is already drunk may not knowingly enter a bar to drink more or remain in the bar that got them drunk in the first place. Confusing? Yes. Outdated? Sadly, no. They actually enforce this law.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
get drunk at a bar, you have to leave the bar.
Yeah.
And you can't go to another bar.
You also can't be drunk in public.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's smart.
It's because there's a
It's
lot.
a liability thing.
It's also
Ah.
because there's a lot of issues with alcohol in Alaska.
I mean, I get it, but
Yeah.
I mean, if I go to a bar to get drunk, I don't want to have to leave the bar knowing I can't go to another bar.
When
Yeah.
you think it's daylight
then if
for
I get-
what, months at a time, what else you
And
gonna
then
do?
if I get pulled, I get stopped by a cop. Like, I just feel like that's that whole Ron White scenario where they threw him out of the bar and he was like, I'm not drunk in public. I
I
was
was
drunk
drunk in the bar. They threw
They
me into
threw
public.
me in public.
Yeah.
So this law makes so much sense for this state. In Ohio, it's illegal to get a fish drunk.
Yes.
I guess you don't have a whole lot
Yes.
to do in Ohio, so that kind of
Oh.
tracks.
You
Okay,
gonna get
my-
them drunk and put them in a
my-
vat of liquor?
My question is, at what point does a fish become drunk?
I don't know.
Because you're not gonna get a fish to blow into a breathalyzer. Like that would be my first. I would immediately tell a cop that. Be like, he's not drunk. He's fine. He's perfectly fine. He can swim. Do you want to breathalyze him? Go ahead.
Swimming in circles. There's somebody beating on a door outside. Aggressively.
Here you go. For chicken chompers in Gainesville, Georgia. Finger licking is not a suggestion, it's a mandate. Thanks to a 1961 law added to the city code as a publicity stunt, it is illegal to eat fried chicken in the poultry capital of the world with anything other than your fingers. A tourist was arrested in 2009 for just such a chicken forking violation.
Good.
Chicken
They
forking.
deserve it.
There it is.
You eat fried chicken with a fork. You're
No.
An idiot.
We are never going to live in Virginia, but this would be a deterrent for me. Children may not go trick-or-treating on Halloween if they're over 14.
I saw that one.
That's
It's
so
like,
stupid. You would rather your 14-year-old be going out drinking?
or egging.
Right.
Right.
So I don't know which state it is, but there's a state where it is you can open a bar in your garage, and like a lot of people, there's a lot of bars that are just in people's houses.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My grandpa had one in California. I didn't know him because he was just estranged from the family, but he opened one right in his garage.
Pennsylvania, you can't sleep on top of a refrigerator outside.
In
Because
Connecticut,
that's
if,
redneck and white trash.
in Connecticut, if you sell pickles, it's illegal if they can't bounce.
Yeah, I
If
saw
you
that.
drop
They,
a- If you
they have to
drop a
bounce
pickle,
from
it has
the
to
height of a
bounce.
foot.
Yeah.
In Iowa, this says, I can't believe it's not a misdemeanor. Any person who attempts to pass off margarine, oleo, or oleomargarine as real butter is guilty of a simple misdemeanor in the state of Iowa.
In the state of Kentucky, everybody must take a bath at least once a year.
Yeah, once a year.
Yeah.
I hope
That's
you're showering more than once a year.
yeah.
Reaper, that's not you we're smelling, is it?
No, I took a shower as soon as I got home from work. Thank you very much, because I'm covered in steel and
Blech.
laser dust.
I just got
you're
itchy
good for a
thinking
year.
about that.
So in Alabama, it's illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church.
Yeah, they frown upon that.
In Delaware,
But
it's
they can
illegal.
fuck their cousin.
In Delaware, it's illegal to whisper in church.
Also from Kentucky, all public officials and attorneys in Kentucky must swear an oath that they have not fought a duel with deadly weapons nor acted as a second in another person's duel. Good to know now. Unfortunately, when the oath took effect in 1848, many would-be duelists turned to murderous street brawls instead.
Weird.
In Washington, it's illegal to buy a mattress on Sunday.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Just Sunday.
In Oregon, you can't go hunting in a cemetery.
That's the best place to go hunting, especially if it's a dead race.
In Illinois, it's illegal to ride a motorcycle without socks.
Until 2006, every citizen of Michigan was encouraged to be a bounty hunter. A 1941 act titled "An Act to Provide for the Payment of Bounties for the Killing of Starlings and Crows" offered any citizen a bounty of 3 cents per each starling killed and 10 cents per crow, so long as they were presented in a state of good preservation. The law was repealed in 2006.
Preservation? You're not preserving something that's dead.
I mean, it had to look like it. You can't it can't look like you blew its head off with a 410.
This one makes so much sense for this state. I'm going to say what it is, and then you guys are going to guess what state. Animals can't mate within 500 yards of a school, tavern, or church.
Animals?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Think about it.
Mississippi?
No.
Utah.
No. Reaper, you got one?
Florida?
California.
All right. Do you guys guess which state this is? It's illegal to mispronounce the state's name.
Arkansas.
Massachusetts?
It's Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, Arkansas. Yeah.
They don't like Arkansas there.
Apparently, it's illegal in Colorado to lend your vacuum to your neighbor.
Colorado.
Sorry, I was going to say illegal.
To lend your neighbor your vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, in Denver. It's illegal to lend your vacuum to your neighbor in Denver.
That's weird. In North Dakota, it's illegal to fall asleep with your shoes on.
That's party foul.
In Missouri, you can't drive your car with an uncaged bear in it. But like,
No,
why would you?
Bear? There's
You
a
cannot-
goddamn cougar in the car. I know there's a cougar in the car. I put it there.
Okay,
Let's see.
this is super weird. In Idaho, cannibalism is illegal. Except in extreme life-threatening circumstance.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not moving there.
Technically, if you want to get technical, cannibalism is not illegal. It is the killing of the person and then eating them that is illegal. Just
If you could
that
eat
up.
them without
Are you
killing
trying to
them,
tell
I
her
mean,
something?
I mean, if you just happen to come across somebody who was already dead and you ate them, I mean,
hopefully it's like recent, not
Right.
like been sitting out a week bloated in the.
right.
I don't know if that'd make it any better.
Somebody that works in the OR, do not.
In Nebraska,
You can get very sick from eating humans. Just to be
in Nebraska, technically it is illegal for a person afflicted with a venereal disease to get married. So if you have people in Nebraska, can't get married.
But here's my question. Are they doing STD tests when you apply for a marriage license?
I don't know.
Oh my god, fuck this shit. In Michigan, it's illegal for a woman to cut her own hair without her husband's permission.
And then God's like, that's the way it should be.
In Florida, women can be fined for falling asleep under a hairdryer.
In Florida, women who are unmarried and go bungee or skydiving or parachuting. Wait, I found it. Hold on. Let me find it. I had it. Unmarried women who parachute on Sundays will be jailed.
Has anybody looked up New Jersey?
Yeah, I've got one from there.
It's
I
illegal
won't
for
say what I'm
men.
going to say then.
It's illegal for men to knit during a fishing season.
That's not it. But
That's not it. It is against the law to murder someone, but in Jersey, it is doubly against the law to murder someone while you're wearing a bulletproof vest.
Interesting.
See if you can follow along. Wearing a bulletproof vest while committing or attempting to commit a crime of the first degree is a crime of the second degree.
So it's illegal to wear a bulletproof vest unless you're not breaking the law.
So basically, if you're committing a first degree crime while wearing a bulletproof vest, you're not only committing a first degree crime, but you're also committing a second degree crime
My
for
brain
the bulletproof
hurts.
vest.
Stop saying first and second degree. You're making my brain melt.
So, okay.
No,
So,
not again.
no.
So if you murder someone while wearing a bulletproof vest, you just committed a first degree crime of murder and second degree by wearing the vest.
But if you're
So-
not
so-
wearing a vest, then it's just first degree.
It's just first degree, yes.
What if you don't kill somebody and you're wearing a vest?
You didn't.
There's
Depends
nothing.
if you broke the law or not.
You attempted to commit a crime of the first degree while wearing a vest, which is a crime of the second degree.
So what if you litter while wearing a vest?
It doesn't say that. No murder while wearing a bulletproof vest. It's doubly illegal.
In Vermont.
Oh, I love New. I'm not going to read this one. I hope when you find it, New Mexico's got the perfect law.
Funny.
I actually like this law.
In Vermont, it's illegal to whistle underwater. So if you just saw me purse my lips before Reaper started talking, that's why that happened. Because I was trying to figure out how the whistle sound happens. It's out, not in. But, you know. Now I kind of want to go to the pool and try to whistle in the water.
Let's take a break for let's take a quick break from what's illegal what's illegal, and let's
Not
focus
your
on what's
episode,
not
sir.
legal.
Episode.
Just listen to this law. Walking around with your butt out in New Mexico is not indecent exposure. In New Mexico, indecent exposure is defined as intentionally exposing one's primary genital area to public view. Buttocks are nowhere to be mentioned.
Interesting.
Farmers must have been getting sued.
In Nevada, it's illegal to pawn your dentures.
Good. It's weird. In Alaska, you can't put an animal in the back of an open vehicle.
Which is weird. Where do you put your dog when you have pickup trucks sometimes? In the bed of your truck.
No, the picture that it has is a dog in a convertible.
In North
Like
Dakota,
in the back seat.
In North Dakota, beer and pretzels can't be served at the same time in a bar.
That's just wrong.
That's fucked up.
Well, you know what the law is in New Mexico?
Hold on, I'm still looking.
I look for it. It's like, I like this law.
In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce.
Yeah, we already said that one.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Bensalem, Pennsylvania. No person convicted of a felony may operate a bingo game.
The humanity, that's so wrong to take that away from you.
In New Mexico, it's illegal for cab drivers to reach out and pull potential customers into a cab.
That's called kidnapping, but yes.
In Kentucky, a woman cannot marry the same man 4 times.
Why would you want to marry him more than once?
Like Elizabeth Taylor.
It says a law in Kentucky forbids a woman from marrying the same man more than 3 times. Only 3rd time really is the charm.
In Texas, Galveston specifically, it's illegal to sit on a sidewalk in Galveston.
Okay.
The
Maryland
explanation.
sleeveless shirts are banned in public parks.
Interesting. The explanation for it is this quirky local ordinance aims to keep foot traffic clear in tourist-heavy areas. Which makes sense. You know what my favorite law of Texas is?
Everything's
the one I'm about to read.
Marriage by public declaration.
Yeah. No, that's yeah.
Requires both parties.
Shut up.
It is illegal in Galveston, Texas, to throw litter out of an aircraft. Besides using the blue bins is so much easier.
Yeah.
Good luck catching them.
The marriage.
How do you throw it out of the? Yeah, never mind.
Marriage by public declaration. You can legally be married by publicly announcing to someone as your spouse 3 times.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
He's right. Both parties have to agree.
No. I was going to say, Scarlett Johansson, you're my wife. Scarlett Johansson, you're my wife.
In
This is-
Montana, it's illegal to give a rat as a present.
In Illinois, it's illegal to fish while sitting on a giraffe's neck.
Okay, that would get to
In at least 2 counties in Washington, it is illegal to poach a Sasquatch. In 1991, Whatcom County declared it's roughly 1 million acres of land an official Sasquatch protection and refuge area, giving our nation its first Bigfoot sanctuary.
I think I found the New Mexico one.
Oh boy.
I definitely found it. In New Mexico, idiots are banned from voting.
You found it. You got a point into it.
That's
I love that law.
fair.
It says one law in the state of New Mexico prohibits idiots as well as insane persons convicted of felonious or infamous crime from voting. To our knowledge, this crazy law isn't enforced anywhere else.
It's like that should be national law.
Oh, I would get so many tickets in Mississippi. It's illegal to swear in front of 2 or more people.
Ooh.
Well, fucking Knightley should be arrested instantly.
In Ohio, operators of underground coal mines in Ohio must provide an adequate supply of toilet paper with each toilet. It's too bad the letter of the law here stops at coal mines.
South Dakota, it's illegal to fall asleep in a cheese factory.
In New York, slippers are banned after 10 p.m.
Okay.
In
Does it say
Nevada.
why?
Does it say why?
In Alabama, putting salt on a railroad track could be punishable by death.
That's crazy. In Nevada, riding a camel on the highway is illegal.
In Ohio, it's illegal to sell dyed chickens.
Unless you're selling more than 6.
What?
Hold on. I just saw something like that.
This says rainbow rabbits and chickens are banned from
Oh.
all sales displays in Akron, Ohio due to animal cruelty violations. It says buy peeps instead.
My bad. I was reading Kentucky. No dyeing a duckling blue and selling it unless you sell 6 or more.
So if you dye 6 of them, you're fine. Just
Yep.
don't dye one.
Oh, God. Okay. Only in Florida. If you tie an elephant up at a parking post, you are required to pay the fee as you would for a car.
So you gotta pay your
Yeah, you gotta pay
parking
the parking meter for an elephant.
There was
It does have
one-
a trunk.
Hold on. There was one. There was a state. I can't remember what state, but it's illegal to use an elephant as a plow.
Hawaii sucks for this. It is illegal to have more than one alcoholic drink in front of you
Yeah.
at a time.
I saw that.
I'd get in jail real fast.
Me too, because
No.
I like to double fist.
You know, billboards are also illegal in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yes,
Got 2 up here right now.
with certain exceptions.
In Maine, Christmas decorations must come down by January 14th.
That's a good law. It should have been down January the 1st. But still.
In Illinois, it is illegal to have a smelly dog.
In San Antonio, if your trash smells too bad, you'll get a ticket.
Ozzy don't stink, so I'm good.
In South Carolina, you can't play pinball if you're under 18.
That's stupid. That's stupid enough to get a point. That's like it's pinball.
No. This is pretty stupid here. You ready? Baths, not showers, baths are illegal between the months of October and March
Ew.
in Indiana. You
where?
can still shower, you can't take a bath.
What state?
Indiana.
Indiana.
So it's some smelly kids. Because how many kids you know will get in the shower when they're little instead of the bath?
Right. In Delaware, it's illegal to wear pants that are form-fitting around the waist.
I would do that base by base study. It depends who you are before I give you a ticket or not.
In Tennessee, it's illegal to share your Netflix password.
I mean,
Apparently, it was designed to stop hackers that sell login credentials in bulk. But apparently, cough, your friends that share passwords.
yeah.
Technically, you're criminals. Dirty criminals.
No comment.
It is illegal to eat clam chowder on Sundays between 11:50 a.m. and 12:48 p.m. in Kansas.
You are not allowed to carry salt while walking down the street after sunset in West Virginia.
In Vermont, it's illegal for women to wear fake teeth without their husband's approval.
What is with this husband's approval bullshit?
Me, Hank, and Goblin are screwed in Louisiana, although we've got beards, not
It
goatees.
says it's technically mandatory for women to get written permission if they want to opt for false teeth.
Jesus.
What-
In
what can we-
Louisiana, you must buy a special license in order to legally sport a goatee.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, you have to buy a special license in order to legally sport a goatee.
Well, since I like to do that once in a while, I would get tripped.
Some towns in Illinois, women are legally restricted to trying on only 6 dresses per store visit.
So no montage.
No montage.
In Washington, it's illegal to attach a vending machine to a utility pole.
In Massachusetts, it is illegal to eat more than 3 sandwiches at a lake.
Interesting.
Okay. I was like,
In Oregon, you may not shower naked.
I don't
What?
do it fully dressed.
You
What?
may not shower naked in Portland, Oregon.
You just took the lead. You had a 3-way tie, but that one gets a point.
All right, I got a question for the viewers on this one. You guys comment on this and let me know how the dating scene in Michigan it really is, because apparently it is illegal in Michigan to serenade your girlfriend.
Wow. You're fucked.
No singy for you.
No romance up there.
That sucks. I like when he sings to me. There's one song in specific that I like when he sings to me.
Two relationships out of Michigan up there that was dating me in Tennessee. Michigan can stay in Michigan. That's all I'm going to say.
Goblin. You would be fucked if you went to Arizona, Iowa, Massachusetts, and several more. There is no spitting on the sidewalks.
I'd be in trouble with my allergies.
Yeah, there's a law like that back in Ohio, but it's only in Dayton. They can literally write you a ticket for spitting on the sidewalk. They
All forms of oral are illegal in Maryland, either with people or animals.
Ew.
Okay. Tie again.
New Hampshire, ghost hunting. If you're going ghost hunting in New Hampshire, you have to have a hunting permit.
It's illegal to give a moose any alcoholic beverages in the city of Fairbanks, Alaska.
I would like to change my previous comment about Texas and sex toys. You cannot own more than 6 sex toys in the state of Texas.
In Montana, it is illegal to have a sheep in the cab of your truck without a chaperone.
I was going to tell you about the people in that state. Okay.
In Topeka, Kansas, it's illegal to sing the alphabet out on the street at night.
Hey,
I've got a good one that we all
Okay.
have broken. Until 2016, for years, Warner Chappell Music owned the rights to the song Happy Birthday and could have fined you for singing it in public.
think of this. Before 2016, when you watch a TV show or something, how many times do you hear them sing happy birthday and a birthday to somebody on there?
Never.
They always made up the words.
In
That's
Nebraska,
That's why the Beatles wrote "Birthday," and they don't charge copyright on that song because they wanted people to be able to sing "Happy Birthday." So they wrote "da da 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 da." They say it's your birthday. You know.
in
Yeah.
Nebraska,
Do you know who owns the rights to that song?
Huh.
Michael Jackson.
He did, but Paul McCartney got the rights back, and he turned around and sold them again. I think.
in Nebraska, it is illegal for bars to sell beer unless they are also cooking a kettle of soup.
Okay.
In Idaho, you're not allowed to have sex in any other position other than missionary.
Interesting.
Actually, lack thereof. That sounds pretty boring state.
Right.
I-
I'm like, oh.
I want to know how they enforce this law.
I want to know how they
I want
enforce
to know how
half
they
of these
enforce that
laws.
one.
No, this one in particular. In New Jersey, it is illegal for birds to poop on statues.
If they do it, do they arrest them or can we shoot them?
I, I don't know.
In Hawaii, flipping a coin to settle a dispute is illegal in public.
That sounds pretty peaceful to me.
Okay. This is not the US. This is the UK. It's illegal to handle a salmon suspiciously.
There's only one way I can think it'd be suspicious, and I don't want to describe.
Mhm.
In Arizona, men cannot be sexually aroused in public.
Okay. I'll stay
I
out
mean,
of
that's
it.
most states, honestly.
In Scotland, apparently, if someone knocks on your door and asks to use your toilet, you have to let them in.
Oh well, as soon as I go get my gun and have it on me the whole time.
In Ohio, you will need a license to kill a housefly within 160 feet of a church.
In Japan, you can't be overweight.
Unless you're a sumo wrestler.
The Matibo law requires citizens aged 40 to 74 to have their waistlines measured yearly. Men must be under 33.5 inches, women under 35.4 inches.
So I'd be dead.
So
Yes, so would I. In Oklahoma, it is illegal to open a soda bottle without a licensed engineer present.
Man, that's a thirsty state.
In Switzerland, if you live in an apartment, you cannot flush your toilet after 10 p.m.
I might not be a very pleasant smell in the house.
Apparently, in Illinois, it's illegal to do, like, it says bicycle tricks, so like BMX tricks
Right.
on the street.
Back to Ducky. Is there an exemption if you had Taco Bell for dinner that night?
Probably not.
Ice cream trucks are banned in Indianola, Iowa since 1967.
Why?
They're not allowed to operate within city limits.
Sad kids.
It says it's not really clear as to why, but widely believed that public safety concerns, particularly risk of children running into the street, is what's believed to be why.
In Texas, for you Texas people, you're required to give written or oral notice to the victim of any crime you may commit 24 hours
Literally.
prior to doing so.
That was Goblin's first law.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you know bear wrestling is illegal in Louisiana?
Uh-huh. In Iowa, it's illegal to kiss for more than 5 minutes.
And they're
In
just no
Utah.
fun over there.
In Utah, husbands are responsible for crimes committed by their wives if they are present at the time.
Oh my God, Goblin.
That's what Goblin's gonna say. We're not moving here. No.
No, this one.
So Ducky commits murder, Goblin goes down for it.
That's hilarious. We are not allowed in Massachusetts, nor is your little nephew Nugget. It is illegal to snore loudly in Massachusetts.
Oh,
Snoring
I can't
loudly
go there.
can be classified as a public nuisance.
Surprised no cops knocked on my door when I sleep up there in my truck. Because I'm sure my truck was a rocket.
That's actually funny because I have one from Massachusetts. No gorillas are allowed in the backseat of your car.
Who has all of these animals? In Georgia,
It says shotguns for primates.
it says in Georgia you can't tie off a giraffe to a telephone pole. Who has all of these animals?
Apparently, in the state of Minnesota, it's classified as a misdemeanor offense to organize or participate in events such as greased pig contest or turkey scrambles.
So
That's something you used to do
That's
as a
great.
kid. They grease the little piglet and
Grease
you
the
go try to
pig,
catch it.
Okay.
It's like, come on.
This just sounds like it would be painful. In Oregon, it is illegal to ride a motorcycle or bicycle without pants.
I mean, bicycle would be okay. I wouldn't ride a motorcycle without pants.
I wouldn't want to ride a bicycle without pants. I don't need to be clam clap in the bicycle seat, all right? Like, that just sounds painful.
I'd be an old
Dude.
banana seat.
In New Jersey, it's illegal for men to knit during fishing season.
I said that one.
Oh, did you?
I did.
So this one comes with two. So in West Virginia, it is legal to collect roadkill and eat it.
It is in Tennessee too.
Gross.
Arizona, you legally gain ownership of the roadkill victim as long as you can prove you did it.
Hey, officer, you see that dent? That was this bitch.
I would say, why'd you go,
I know-
Ducky? You
I
hit
know
a
in
deer. That's good meat.
I know in Ohio, if you hit a deer with your car and it dies, as long as you call a game warden or a state trooper, you can take it home with you.
Officer,
Yeah.
officer, I was not
I
drinking
believe
and
that's the
driving.
same in Texas.
Hold on.
Or if you hit it and they have to shoot it, you can still take it home.
Okay. Officer, don't ask me how my car ended up in the forest, but I killed 3 deers and 6 bunny rabbits. I'm taking them home. No?
Well,
Not
that's
even
fine,
a laugh?
man. But
You guys suck.
well, I was gonna say that's fine, man. But why is the hood ornament of your car look like crosshairs?
In Nebraska, driving off non-existent mountain edges is illegal.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
but non-existent.
It says Nebraska prohibits motorists from driving on mountain highways near the edge of cliffs. A regulation that would make perfect sense in a mountainous state. However, Nebraska is famously flat with no actual mountains.
Like Illinois.
I like this law. In 2 states, Oregon and New Jersey, it is illegal for drivers to pump their own gas.
Oregon, they no
They
longer.
repealed it, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a large outcry because people were going up there,
And
couldn't
didn't
figure out
know
how to pump their own gas.
Yeah. New Jersey, I think it's still illegal to pump your own gas, but Oregon, they got rid of it. Speaking of New Jersey, it's illegal to frown at a police officer.
Man, you'd be fucked.
Right?
In New York, throwing balls at heads for fun is prohibited.
So teabagging.
No.
I know
So
what you mean.
this says hitting the playground bully in the head on purpose could be more than a foul in the Empire State.
Mhm.
North Dakota, beer and pretzels can't be served together.
Okay, I already said that one. I'm not good with geography or geometry. Where
It
is
listed so many crimes.
South Dakota, and does it get a lot of snow?
Yes, and it's below North Dakota.
So you beat me by 1 second. I was gonna say, so there's north, south, who's right below it?
Listen, I'm bad with geography, okay?
It's up near
Points for
Colorado.
Goblin.
But apparently in South Dakota, there are no snowball fights allowed.
No fun.
Right?
Yeah, they
In
got a
Rhode
lot of snow in
Island,
the Dakotas.
in Rhode Island, it's illegal to bite off limbs.
I got two. Hold on. Utah, no teasing a moose. And in Vermont, you can't use a chainsaw to clean your sidewalk.
Treat the moose. You don't want to tease the moose. They're
I
mean.
wouldn't want to tease a moose either. But in what context are you looking at your shed and you need to clean your sidewalk and you go, chainsaw?
Chainsaw.
This one's funny. It says in Utah, alcohol sales are forbidden during emergencies, like during a declared emergency. It literally says if the zombies come, you'll have to face them sober.
In Quitman, Georgia, chickens are not permitted to cross the road.
So we'll never find out why they got to the other side, dude.
Did we already talk about the Bigfoot one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Virginia, it's illegal to tickle birds.
What do you tickle
Okay.
something covered in feathers in?
Ducky, you're originally from Chicago, right?
Close enough.
Close enough. The giving of whiskey to dogs is prohibited in
Yeah.
Chicago, Illinois.
I had that one.
My grandpa was adopted out of Chicago.
It is also illegal to fly kites within city limits in Chicago,
Yes.
Illinois.
It is because it's a nightmare. In California, you can't drunk dial your ex.
In Wyoming, you can be fined for forgetting to close a gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You already talk about eating a sandwich backwards.
No.
Oh, in Georgia, you can't walk backwards while eating a sandwich. I'm
So
not coordinated enough for that.
This is Maine, and it was probably made a law because some dummy somewhere did it. Like most of these dumb laws. Nobody is to step out of a plane mid-flight.
I want to meet who made him make that.
Hold on, guys. I left my luggage at the terminal. I'll be right back.
Wait!
Now, my question is, does that count skydiving? Because, I mean, technically you're jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
But I mean, you're jumping. You're not walking. If you walk out, then you're going to get arrested when you land.
Then you're going to get arrested, yeah.
Officer, it's this one. This one right here. He walked out of the plane. He didn't jump.
You mean the smear on the concrete? Yeah. Where do we put the handcuffs, Sarge?
Just place it on the pile.
So three actually. Really dumb laws. In Massachusetts, beer is not to be given to hospital patients. Duh. In Minnesota, no one is to cross state lines with a duck atop their
You just
head.
took mine.
And in Mississippi, anyone disturbing church services is subject to a citizen's arrest.
In Alaska, you can't wake a sleeping bear for any reason.
You might want to cover yours, Ducky. Reaper, you get a point for the duck one. That was funny.
Aww.
In Mole, Missouri, it is prohibited to frighten a baby.
Why would you want to frighten a baby?
I don't know.
Okay, so every single girl who's gone Girls Gone Wild while on spring break in Florida should be arrested because it is illegal to sing in public while wearing a swimsuit.
Why? If they can't sing worth a lick, at least you got something to look at.
Oh no.
So okay, so I was starting to repeat. So I went over to the UK to look for weird laws in the UK. It's illegal to carry a plank of wood on pavement. It's unless it's being loaded to or unloaded from a vehicle. So you can't just walk down the street with a plank of wood.
Okay.
Apparently it's illegal to die in the House of Parliament.
Huh?
Nice.
Like, what are you going to do about it?
It's also illegal to ride a horse naked on public roads.
Lady
Uh,
Gaga?
It's also
That happened
illegal
in
to wear
Illinois.
a suit of armor in Parliament.
In the 70s, I think it was 70s, here in where my mom was from, down in Odense and Trey area, southern Illinois. It was in the newspapers, news and everything. This woman was protesting the Vietnam War, and she went through town naked on a horse. And they called her Lady Godiva after the old story. But a lady protested Vietnam doing it.
In Scotland, it's illegal for a boy under the age of 10 to see a naked mannequin.
Carrying a sword in public without a license is illegal.
In North Carolina,
What?
it is illegal to sing off key.
That should be a law in the country. But then all the Swifties would get upset.
You can't walk a cow down the street in daylight in England,
Well,
specifically between the hours of 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
In China, it is illegal to reincarnate without government permission.
Oh God. In Utah, drinking milk is mandatory.
Wait, what?
what if you're lactose
In-
intolerant?
In Utah, drinking milk is mandatory.
Interesting. In France, you can't name a pig Napoleon. Dead silence, guys.
I know. Come on, guys. I'll let you know the score standings as it is. I don't know how our time's running. But right
Apparently, it's
now,
the
105.
it's Goblin has 7. Reaper and Ducky are tied at 8.
Ooh.
rude. It's illegal for your pet to mate with one of the queen's beloved corgis.
Aww.
Says it's unlikely that you'd be visiting any royal household and letting your dog do it. But if that were to happen, you'd be breaking the law.
In Chile, it's illegal to start your vehicle without checking for children underneath it.
In Iceland, it is illegal to forget your wife's birthday. This law is to honor the importance of marriage in Icelandic culture. While there is no punishment or fine if you do forget, it is still frowned upon.
Oh, there's a punishment because we don't have that law in America, so you get punished.
It's illegal to watch TV without a license.
Yeah, in the UK, you have to pay for it.
BBC license. It's like 100-something a year, I think.
In Victoria, Australia, it is illegal to mow your lawn in a swimsuit. This law is part of the state's criminal code to maintain public decency.
In Australia? Is that what you said?
Victoria,
And
Australia.
you know, Australia was a penal colony. They're all criminals anyway.
In Texas, you can't shoot a buffalo from a second-story window.
I'm sure you got to do
Buffalo
it. for fun.
assassination.
It's illegal to return library books if you have cholera.
If I'm cholera, I can care less.
I have the dumbest law in the world that is going to give me the lead right here. It is illegal to leave your house without wearing underwear in Thailand.
Yeah, that gives you a point.
Damn it!
You can be fined if you are caught going out commando. Easily one of the dumb laws around the world because every now and then skipping underwear can actually be good for you, especially at night.
Being annoying is legal unless you're in a library.
Oh my god.
Oh god, here's another dumb one. You ready? In Minnesota, it is illegal to hang male and female underwear together on the same wash line.
Okay, that's kind of going a bit far, but
Switching off your burglar alarm and keeping it to yourself is illegal in the UK. It says loud alarms at 3 a.m. aren't great. That's why it's meant to recruit a backup alarm switcher offer. Give them the code and tell them the alarm is set.
I have a good one. In Florida, it's illegal to fart in public after 6 p.m. on Thursdays.
after 6 p.m. on
I,
Thursdays.
I would have broken that so many
Oh.
times.
I would have broke that
I'd
like
be on
6
death
times
row
on the
right
way
now.
home.
I'd
So
be on death row.
go ahead, Goblin.
Apparently, asking a friend for small change is illegal. It's apparently in the Vagrancy Act of 1824.
Oh jeez. In Barbados, they take this law very seriously, potentially leading to a fine of $2,000 or 1 year in prison. But it is illegal for civilians to wear camouflage.
Hmm.
Okay.
In France, they have a Speedo requirement. In some areas, wearing a Speedo is mandatory.
Okay. Show of hands. Who wants me to wear a Speedo?
That's because a lot of beaches in France are nudist beaches, and some aren't. Apparently, ding dong ditching is illegal in the UK.
Certain regions in Spain have laws against building sandcastles on the beach. You can be fined up to 150 pounds for the offense.
Well, that's just wrong.
In Louisiana, stealing a person's alligator or crawfish can result in hefty fines and imprisonment.
Sorry,
Keep your
Ducky.
hands off my crawfish.
But this one might pertain to the ladies. In Russia, they have a trade ban on lacy underwear due to health and safety concerns. This among the more bizarre laws of the country. The law is directed towards the sale of lace underwear. So no wearing lacy underwear in Russia.
I don't own any.
So this is not a law that's still on the books, but apparently, in 1647, between 1647 and 1660, Christmas was banned.
Man.
Apparently, Charles II lifted the ban in 1660.
Guess it was like, no more ball hubbub.
In Australia, you can't change a light bulb without a license. And hot pink trousers are illegal on Sunday afternoons.
In
I can't
Japan,
go there, then.
in Japan, you cannot splash road water on pedestrians.
Well, that's no fun.
Doing so can result in a fine up to 7,000 yen.
So me and my dad be broke because he would laugh his head off every time we could purposely hit a puddle.
In the UK, taxi drivers must carry a bale of hay.
Why?
It goes back to when they were horse-drawn carriages, I guess.
Apparently,
Go ahead, Gavin.
apparently the king of Bridgerton, Ducky knows very well. He was a little crazy. Apparently, he imposed the death penalty for killing a deer in any royal forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the United Arab Emirates, swearing in public, especially online, can land you in big trouble. The punishment in this case is imprisonment for a maximum of 2 years, deportation for foreigners, or a fine starting at AED 20,000 and can even reach 500,000 AED.
It is a
Man.
legal requirement to smile at all times except at funerals or hospitals in Milan, Italy.
So you cannot frown.
I would be fucked because I have RBF.
My resting face is a frown. So like,
It's against
you
the
see what
law.
I- oh,
It's against the law to play too many non-Canadian artists on Canadian radio. Come on.
What's up, eh?
In Milan, Italy, there's a happy law still in force today that requires people to smile at all times. Did you already read that one?
Just now.
Oh. Hey, I'm scrolling.
In France, it's a legal requirement to own a burial plot before you die.
That actually makes sense.
In Switzerland, you cannot go for a hike while naked. Switzerland has laws against indecency, and hiking nude is a breach of decency customs. If you are caught hiking without clothes, you have to pay a fine of 100 Swiss francs.
Oh, take the fun out of everything.
Chewing gum is illegal in Singapore.
In Alaska, it's illegal to whisper in somebody's ear while they're moose hunting.
In Oklahoma, it is illegal for women to gamble in casinos while wearing lingerie or a towel. Which means somebody's done it.
In France, it's illegal to kiss on a train.
Surprised in France, since they're supposed to be the romantic country and everything.
In Arkansas, alligators cannot be kept in bathtubs.
So where else are you supposed to keep them?
Since Goblin was just in New York City, we're going to go with this one. In the state of New York, honking is only legal to warn of imminent danger. You can get fined for anywhere between $350 to $3,000 if you honk without any reason.
So trust me, they find a reason.
In Florida, law forbids rats to leave the ship's dock in Tampa Bay. What the fuck?
I'm like, that's a lot of little handcuffs.
In Illinois, a state law mandates that all bachelors should be called master and not mister when addressed by their female counterparts.
That's not I like that law, so I'll give you a point for that one.
In Chicago, it's illegal to take a French poodle to the opera.
In Illinois, it's illegal for a man with a mustache to kiss a woman.
In Illinois?
In Eureka, Illinois.
In Illinois, law forbids eating in a place that is on fire. Come on. That's great.
Really?
That's great.
So we all know the infamous Autobahn, right?
Yeah.
You can't walk on it.
No. It is illegal to run out of gas on the Autobahn.
Yep. This is in Illinois. You may be convicted of a class 4 felony offense, punishable by up to 3 years in state prison for the crime of eavesdropping on your own conversation.
Yep. Saw that one.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Fucking can't listen to yourself talk.
In Des Plaines, wheelbarrows for sale signs may not be chained to trees.
In Scotland, the Licensing Act of 1872 prohibits being drunk while in charge of a carriage, horse, cow, or steam engine. The punishment for this funny law, 51 weeks in prison.
A rooster in Illinois, it's actually Kenilworth, Illinois. A rooster must step back 300 feet from any residence if he wishes to crow.
We are looking at the same list.
Hens that wish to cackle must step 200 feet back from any residence.
We're looking at the same list. In Homer, it's against the law to use a slingshot unless you're a law enforcement officer.
Top with a slingshot. Okay.
In Illinois, it's illegal for anyone to give lighted cigars to dogs, cats, and other domesticated animals kept as pets.
According to state law, it's illegal to speak English. They officially recognize the language as American in Illinois. The Chicago school system, everybody.
Now all 4 of you, or 3 of you, I'm looking at me too, need to scroll through there and find which one will win it for you. It's a 3-way tie. And whoever has the best, the next best one out of all 3 of you takes it. Because it's
Okay.
10, 10, 10.
All right, I want to go first because I got mine already, and I want to do it before somebody takes it. In Switzerland, men are discouraged from peeing while standing late at night to avoid noise. This law is aimed at maintaining peace in residential areas since the country observes a quiet time from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. So you may do the pee dance at the urge, but must be utterly quiet if taking a late night leak.
Oh, I've got 2.
Yeah, but you got to pick one of them. Which one do you think the best
I don't
is?
know which one will be funnier. Goblin, you got one?
I'm still looking. Because it's also trying to find one that hasn't been said.
I wish I had grabbed this list in the beginning.
No, everybody, the cameras are not frozen.
Just to throw this one out there because it's kind of interesting because I would be breaking the law 90% of the time. In Blythe, California, it is illegal to wear cowboy boots unless you own at least 2 cows.
Oh, come on.
That is also one of America's oldest laws.
You wouldn't survive in Tennessee without cowboy boots.
You wouldn't survive in Kentucky without cowboy
Right.
boots.
All my dad's family come from the Kentucky Haulers, moonshiners.
I got one. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's against the law to open a soda bottle without the supervision of a licensed engineer.
That one's already been said.
No,
Yeah,
it
that was
hasn't.
it's,
Ah,
yeah,
fuck, okay.
Oklahoma.
Damn it.
But instead of Tulsa, I didn't. It just said Oklahoma when I read it.
It would have been a really good one if it hadn't been said already. I will tell you that.
I found the elephant plow.
Yeah, that one was funny.
North Carolina. That's not mine. I just want to point out that I found it. So I should get that point because I found it. She
No.
didn't find it. Just saying.
In Pennsylvania, all fire hydrants must be checked 1 hour before all fires.
Oh, I've got
Big
it.
fire's coming up.
I've got it. I've got this in the bag. In Raleigh, North Carolina, before a man asks for a woman's hand in marriage, he must be inspected by all the barnyard animals on the young woman's family property to ensure a harmonious farm life.
Okay. You know who won?
Damn it!
You know what the real reason is? They're like, they go up there, like, okay, he don't smell like sheep. Okay.
Damn it!
It was close. It was a hard decision.
Can I do another one? Not that it's going to change anything.
Okay, go ahead.
In Tennessee, driving is not to be done while asleep.
I would sure hope not.
Here you go. If you are 21 and up and single in Missouri, you have to pay $1 in taxes annually to stimulate the establishment of families.
I don't have one, so I got to pay for everybody else's.
I saw one that said flirting in New York can get you fined for $25.
I saw that one too.
Another one in North Carolina says fights between cats and dogs are prohibited. These are just funny.
Yeah, they are.
These are crazy.
So did I get the win because I have one I thought about this earlier and I know what I want to do for the next one. and I want to
Yeah,
give you
you
all
are.
homework.
Well, you know.
Okay.
I mean, it
Wait.
kind of messes up your rotation.
Yeah, it fucks up the rotation hard
Did it?
because
Did it? I didn't do the last one.
no,
No,
but you did the first one of the first rotation of the
Oh.
new one.
Yeah, and the last one I did was 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, technically Reaper's
okay.
supposed to be the next host.
Reaper could be the
Technically.
next host, but I guess.
Motherfucker.
I mean, I don't care, but
I thought the goal was to keep Reaper from hosting so he doesn't bring up Iran.
And I was more like, Goblin's actually excited for the host an episode. We roll with it. Roll with it.
I had a fun idea.
Okay.
Because
Well,
it was fun looking up random shit.
look, I
Reaper a
don't
host
care.
after you,
I
but-
don't care as long as we keep the podcast rolling and we keep producing crap. I don't care.
Like, it's Ducky's fault because she said something funny about Florida and it made my brain instantly go, we should look up the most ridiculous Florida man stories.
God damn it.
The most ridiculous what?
Florida man
Florida man
stories.
Stories.
Both of my
Florida
stepbrothers
man
live in
stories.
Tampa.
Oh, dude. Have you not
Google?
just like looked up
Right now.
Florida man does?
Right now. Google Florida man and your month and day of birth. And tell us what the first thing is.
Just the month and day.
Yeah.
All right, Florida man, May 13th. Oh Lord.
Oh, mine's bad.
Florida man threatened to beat code enforcement worker to death with tablet.
Says on Valentine's Day, my birthday,
Aww.
Florida man accused of using samurai sword to attack friend over Xbox.
Florida man, March 26th. I'm a clown. Man dressed as a clown gets into a scuffle with police. Goblin.
Oh, sorry, I got hiccups. God damn it.
You okay?
Florida man gets drunk at Disney Springs and warns police that they better hope he's never their nurse. Okay, it was no, it's confusing because that's what he said, but then the next thing it says is Return of the Jedi returning to theaters. Because it's like the daily recap
Yeah.
from April 8th of 2023.
Yeah, Florida man stories are
I just want to point out it took me a while of scrolling to find that because the first like 12 stories are about a Florida man that was executed.
oh my
On
god.
that
So aggressive.
Oh, here you go. Florida man burns 4-year-old son to teach him a lesson about fire.
Jesus Christ.
Weird.
Florida man arrested after fighting over cheesecake.
Okay, let's not get all of our Florida man stories in this episode
Right.
because what
That's
are we going to
Goblin's
talk about next week?
I mean, listen, we can do 8 hours of Florida man stuff. Just for, Florida man arrested for kidnapping 27 people and forcing them to play Yahtzee for 36 hours straight.
Oh my God.
So
Yahtzee!
That's-
Celebrate! Yell it!
that's what you guys have to look forward to next week is more what the fuck is going on in Florida?
Yeah, what
Because
is
it's
in the
great.
water? Because Jesus.
But we appreciate you guys hanging out. If you haven't already, subscribe for more kind of content like this. I don't know if we're gonna have bonus content. We might not. Who knows? It's always a surprise if there's extra. But be sure to smash that like button. share the podcast with your friends, and yeah, hang out, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.